your daily dose of motivation. This is episode 174. What is going on with you? I'm not going to say everybody. I'm going to say you, the person watching this right now. What the fart do you have going on in your life? What's going on? Do you have a dream? Do you have a goal? I ask this all the time. If you've seen it a billion times, you might be annoyed of me, but no one's talking back to me right now in this moment. So I don't know what you have going on. Unless you're one of the people who comment and tell me that you connect with what I'm talking about, or you tell me about the issues you might be going through. There's not a ton of you telling me, and I know there's a lot more of you watching this. So I wonder what it is. Like, am I annoying you when I ask that stuff, when I bring it up, if you're not trying to work on it? I don't want to be annoying. I just want to be fun Matt. Fun Matt. I don't want to bring up stuff that's going to bother you, but it's kind of what I'm doing with these videos though. So I guess if you don't enjoy it, you probably don't watch these at all, because I keep asking, what's up? What's up with your goals? What's up with your dreams? What are you trying to do with your life? Because I'm here every single day trying to decipher this insanity that's inside of here, why I'm doing what I'm doing that's working, and what I'm doing that's not working, which is a lot more than what is working. And so I am making progress though, and that's all I'm trying to show you guys as I'm doing it. And I wanted to talk about whatever you have that you are doing or that you are going through. I just want to tell you not to give up. And that sounds kind of like, oh, he's trying to be inspirational all the time. And of course, that's like the number one thing, don't give up. Lame-o. Check it though. I know it's kind of like simple sounding. I'm not trying to act like I'm wise by saying don't give up. I'm just simply saying don't give up. And I'm fucking saying it because I'm saying it to myself too. I make these videos every single day while I'm working on stuff. It doesn't mean that throughout my day, when I'm out doing my walks, when I'm thinking about the things that I've messed up on, or when I think about my problem with my diet and how I have a problem with dealing with food and just jumping into that. And then I think about how many times I've lost so much weight and then gained it back, and it just goes way further in the gaining than it does in the losing. And it makes you feel like, oh, I should just give the fuck up, which I've thought many times before. And even while working on these things, I still think that every day. Not as much and not as deep on most days, but I battle it with positivity, and I remind myself what I'm working on, what I still need to work on. And it's basically about balance, because you don't want to not focus on the things that you're not doing right, like completely, because then you'll do what I've done, which is you'll be in denial and think that you don't have problems or that you don't want to work on it. They become so, piled up that you're just like, I give up. I don't even want to sort through this bullshit. And that's not where I want to go. But you also don't want to focus on it so much that it brings you down and that's all you think about. So it's a balance, because I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing right, and focus on what I'm doing wrong, and balance that out so that I'm not giving up. And it's hard. It's very hard, especially on some days you just want to give up completely and just knock down the whole house of cards that you're trying to build here with your mental health and your physical health. So I just wanted to say that if you're chugging along, you're working hard on something, or if you're just trying to live, man, don't give up. Keep trying every single day. I guess kind of look at it like a video game. Some days you might beat a whole bunch of levels. Some days you might, for a couple of days or for a couple of months, whatever, you might be stuck on one part of a level. And it gets really tiring playing that same level over and over again, feeling like you're failing so much, but you just got to keep going. And that's what I told myself today. I had my weigh-in yesterday, and I'm going to go into more details about the whole situation with the food and the diet and all of that. But obviously I've been kind of stuck on a plateau, gaining like a little bit of weight here and there. It's basically the same fucking story that I've been going through my entire life. And it all just revolves around food. It's always about food, because physical activity, even at 600 pounds, I was getting my ass out there, walking down the stairs, coming back up, and each day going a little bit further, pushing harder. Physical activity has never been that hard for me because it's easy for me to push through, sweat, feel better about moving. But it's that food, man. I'll go into more details about it later. I have a video planned for that. But I just wanted to say, you know, when just all the years, all the hard working years, and then falling back on anything that you're doing is going to make you feel discouraged. It's going to make you want to give up because you're going to look back at those patterns and go, so many fucking times I was on my way to glory and then I just gave up and fell apart, and then it got worse than it ever was before. So what the fuck is the point of going on? Why don't I just give up? And that is an option. It is. I've done it so many times, and that's why I'm telling you from experience not to give up. And that's why I'm telling myself not to give up. I am just going to keep on going. I'm going to keep working the way that I have. I'm going to keep analyzing, putting together the pieces. I'm going to keep sharing it for you guys no matter what happens. And I'm telling you, I'm very confident, and I know, even though some days it feels like there's just no hope, and I'm always going to be this way, I'm always going to be fat, I'm always just going to eat my sorrows away and never gain a hold on this diet stuff. I feel that sometimes, but deep down I know that I have the power to make it stop. I have the power to change my life and to change my habits and to be happier than I am right now. And I know there's proof of that because I'm already so much happier than I've ever been mentally, and I still feel like I haven't done an intense amount of work yet. Like, I have, but I feel like there's so much more compared to what I have done, and I feel like I've just started and I already feel so much better. So that's all I wanted to say. Whatever you're going through, whatever you're doing, whatever it is, don't give up. I'm talking to you. You, don't give up. No. And I'm talking to you. Don't give up, motherfucker. All right, we're on agreement here. We're not going to give up. And if you haven't started yet, because it's a lot easier, I feel like, to give up before you even start. I mean, that's where it comes into the whole diet thing. I haven't really started a good diet ever in my life. It's always been crash diets, unhealthy stuff, or just half-ass bullshit. And I've never really known how to go about it. I've never really gotten a hold of it or even tried my hardest because I always gave up. And so I'm tired of that shit. Aren't you? Aren't you tired of it? So if you haven't even got started on anything, you know, it's so much easier to give up on it because you're like, it's too much. I'll never be able to get it. But you can do it. Don't give up. Just little pieces at a time. Don't let it overwhelm you, but don't ever give up. You got this. Much love.